up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be here in Project Cars 2 today to do a little racing in some DTM class cars. I've been watching some videos on the old British Touring Cars Championship, and it just really made me want to jump in here and do this race. And I'm actually getting sicker. I almost decided not to do a video today, but I went ahead and decided, go ahead and jump in here and do this because it sounded like a lot of fun to me. As you can see, I have the race set for a 20-minute long race. We're starting out with heavy clouds. It moves into fog towards the end. And I have the weather progression turned up, or not the weather progression, but the time progression set up to where by about the end of the race we'll be hitting nightfall as the fog starts rolling in. So it should make the end of the race fairly challenging here for us. As you can see, we do have a 28-car grid including ourselves. So let's go ahead and jump in and get this started here because obviously this is going to be a decently long video. Please excuse me if I don't talk a whole lot during the video. My throat has been absolutely killing me today. I actually was starting to lose my voice a little bit earlier. It's starting to come back now, but it's still really raspy and it definitely hurts to talk for very long. Hopefully we can get a nice clean start on this. The AI can be really sloppy coming off the line and into the first corner. Just gonna kind of give them a little space here. Considering it's a 20-minute race, I don't really mind losing a couple spots not to get spun right off the bat, just because the AI drive absolutely ridiculously, as you can see through the first corner. They tend to do a lot better in rolling starts. I actually intended to switch this over to a rolling start for this, but no, I gotta go through the trouble of restarting it just for that now. Wow, I can't believe how slow they are through that corner. Normally by now they're starting to get their bearings a little bit more.
He's on your right. All clear. All clear. 2 lengths behind you.
So a lot of these Sierras and the Mercedes do have us as far as speed. We do tend to do a little better in corners than they do. Oh!
1 length back.
Definitely could have done a little more work on my setup before starting this race, but didn't feel too bad during practice. I do got to be kind of careful on corner exit with throttle because it will really whip around on you quick if you give it too much.
1 length behind.
Doesn't help, I don't have the greatest knowledge of this circuit layout for Silverstone. I kind of know it, but I definitely don't have it down as well as some other circuits. And this is actually probably my first time driving this car here. It actually handles a little sketchier than some of the other circuits I've drove it at. By that I just mean the rear end just seems to slide out a little bit more. It could be because I'm in fall and the track's a little cooler too. A lot of times I do race in summertime, but I kind of wanted to change things up for this race. Same reason I have it going to fog as the race progresses too.
2 lengths back. Half length behind.
You can kind of see the rear end float around on me a little bit as I was transitioning between those corners.
Got 2 lengths back. 1 length back. 2 lengths behind you. On your right.
Yeah, he is right on me. You can see how much the front end of the car is just skipping across the circuit through there. It's a very, very rough part of the circuit.
Fastest first section you've done yet. Great job.
Well, we have gained some positions over our original starting position, but we're kind of stuck in a stalemate behind these faster cars. Even though I can make up some time in the corners, I gotta push so hard. I keep making mistakes that cost me time in the end.
Right side.
If you mess up your line coming into that start of that corner, it really messes up the rest of it. There's a nasty little dip right in the braking zone, and if you don't get your braking just right, it does tend to really, really mess with the stability of the car. Oh my god. I actually turned up my force feedback some before starting this race too. My arms are starting to get just a little bit of a burn in the forearms, nothing crazy or anything. I can definitely tell that I'm running a little higher force feedback for this car though, because it does feel fairly, just kind of really dead, to be honest, when you run kind of like a standard force feedback setting like I would in a lot of the other cars in this game, and just super light feeling on the wheel, and you don't really get a lot of input. The rear end of this thing really likes to snap around right there.
Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far. 1 length back.
Oh! Gave it a little too much steering input that time. I was trying to see how aggressive I could take that corner. That's definitely a little bit more than I should try to dive into it at.
2 lengths behind.
I actually switched from the raw force feedback settings here in the game not long ago too. I believe I'm on informative now, and I gotta say it's a lot easier to drive cars now. It has a lot more realistic feel to me, and you can actually be able to really catch the car when it starts sliding out. I used to have a really hard time in project cars being able to feel when I needed to start giving some counter steer to catch the car. It's like I'm just skipping across the tarmac right there. It's so sketchy. It really, really gets me freaking out every time I see the front end just start hopping.
Half length back, what's your line? 1 length behind. Right side.
Oh, I managed to save it, but that was a really, really horrible move on my part. Got on the brakes a little bit heavier than I intended to, and by the time I realized what was going on, it was too late to try to correct it, and I was going off right into the grass.
2 lengths behind.
Oh my god. I absolutely hate that corner. It's so terrible when the car starts losing traction over it. Fortunately, I have lost a couple places, but honestly, for how the car is driving and my overall knowledge of the track surface and where I should not be driving and where I should be driving, and can't really complain. Went super wide there. That was definitely my bad. I felt like I started to lose a little bit of traction though, and I didn't want to accidentally spin out or worse. Almost halfway through the race.
1 length back. Half length behind. Not 1, 2 lengths back.
Oh, that was so terrifying for a second there.
One length behind. 2 lengths behind you. Still 2 lengths back. Right side. On your right rear. Clear now.
As I say, he's got to be right on me because all of a sudden I saw him in my rear view mirror and then he was just gone. A little too much throttle coming out of that corner. If we can hold on to 14th for the rest of the race, I'll honestly be happy with that. You can see it is starting to get into night now. Oh! Got distracted by that sunset, did not realize I had somebody directly on my fender there. That was bad.
1 length back. 2 lengths back.
Luckily, doesn't look like we actually took any damage from it. I think it was a soft enough hit. We managed to just skate away. Fortunately, I dropped 2 positions from it.
1 length behind. Not 1, 2 lengths back. Fastest first sector you've done so far. Great stuff.
They keep doing really well in certain sections of the track, but I need to piece it all together so I can actually put down some consistent laps, which is part of why I want to do this race. Like I said, I'm sick, I don't really feel very well, so I wanted to do something that sounded fun to me. And after the BTCC documentaries, or whatever you want to call them that I watched, it really sounded like a lot of fun to go in and just take these cars out for a video and just kind of enjoy myself and kind of take it easy and not do videos that are so difficult and take so many tries to film. Things like the dirt rally videos really can take a lot of attempts sometimes to actually get a decent run together for guys. The last one on the front wheel drive car winner wasn't bad. Most of the, or actually all those were first run through. I didn't actually run any of those more than once, which was, oh my god. That's gonna look insane on the replay camera. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to put in my pit request.
All clear.
As I was about to say, they're nowhere near as stressful as some of those are, because I usually don't have to do so many retakes, and if something happens, it's usually earlier in a race, not like this where I'm almost a little over half, like 2/3 of the way into the video, and made a stupid mistake, slid out, and got just destroyed. Actually, I think the car might be okay. I don't know if I need to put in. I might still be able to just stay out on track for a while.
He's cleared you.
And it seems to be handling how it did before. It looks like we took 4 damage to the rear, just a tiny bit to the front, so I think we actually are good just to go ahead and continue on with the race. Even though things like this happen in this style of racing, though, I still enjoy it. It's not nearly as frustrating as games like Dirt Rally can get, because sometimes in that, it just doesn't matter how well you're driving, how far you're ahead. Sometimes you just look away for a second, smack a tree, and it's over, and you gotta start all over again.
2 lengths back. Right side.
Whereas in this type of a race, no matter how it comes out, I'm going to enjoy this type of racing I'm doing and the style of car I'm driving. And if I'm doing a 20-minute long race, regardless of what happens during it, if I stick it out to the end, I am going to learn something and improve from the race. Especially when it comes to circuit layouts like this one, I don't really have the best knowledge of. Oh my god, the track is starting to get cold. Really starting to feel a little slippery on me. You can kind of see down there, it looks like my tires are cooling off. The right side definitely is. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that could have gone way, way worse for me. I really don't want to pit in with 5 minutes left and my headphones just shut up on me.
5 minutes to go.
I really don't want to have to pit in though. A few minutes left of the race. I think I can just kind of hold out, but my tires definitely are not liking this. Really could have dropped the tire pressure just a little bit more in my setup before starting this race. Because of how late into the night the race is running and it being fall, the weather is definitely chillier.
Keep clear. 2 lanes back.
Okay, at this point in the race with how much difficulty I've had, and now that the track's starting to get a little slick on me, my tires are getting cold. As long as I don't come in dead last, I'm going to claim this one as a victory.
1 lane back. 2 lanes behind you. 4 minutes to go. One on the left. Clear.
That was definitely a ballsy move by the AI there. Guess I should probably turn my headlights on. Did not even notice they weren't on until I realized the other cars all had theirs on. It's kind of easy to miss that on this circuit though. This is actually a fairly well lit circuit at nighttime. End of the dirt just a little bit there.
2 lanes behind. 1 lane back. Half lane back. Not 1, 2 lanes back.
Oh ho ho! Okay, we'll just drift that corner a little bit. It's alright. I actually think we gained a little time there. This is one thing I've really been trying to do a lot more, is regardless of what the race outcome is or what stupid mistakes I happen to make during the race, just sticking it out to the end just for that practice and to learn the lesson from whatever mistakes I did make and just get more wheel time in general. And I just banged the hell out of first gear there.
Okay, clear. 2 lanes back.
My tires are not liking this dropping temperature at night at all. It definitely could be worse. They're not quite all the way cooled off, but they just keep losing temperature on me here. Oh my god, that was so sketch.
Car right. 2 minutes remaining.
I was not letting him through. I know it really probably isn't coming through the best on the recording, but having the tire at such an even temperature side to side right now, and the temperature kind of fluctuating a decent little bit on the right side from what I've been able to notice down there, it is really making this car difficult to control around corners.
1, 2 lanes back.
Okay. You see what I mean there? Like, I really wasn't turning when I was braking, but that right side just locked up in the front and the car just spun around on me almost.
1 minute remaining. length
Oh
behind.
my god.
One left. Keep clear. Car right. Clear.
Oh my gosh. That is the most unsettling thing. I cannot tell exactly when that's going to happen every time I'm getting on and off the brakes. It feels like it's just such a random occurrence. Oh my god. I've been trying so many different things in that corner with the brake to get it around there without that happening. But every time the car gets just about slowed down enough, it just pitches super hard in that corner on me. Oh my god. That was definitely my fault going into that with the car pitching around. But it was definitely because of the tires. I started to fishtail out a little bit there. After I started to get it under control a little bit and started to give it a little bit of throttle again, the tires are just like, nope. Oh my god, I don't even think he actually touched me. It's like his car breathed on mine and it started to spin out. Oh my god, this car is just trying to murder me. I definitely want to have to work out a better setup that works for this circuit, especially as the circuit cools down. I was fine when it was daytime. Now that it's night, this is just really exasperated the issues this car already had with the setup. And I really haven't changed much on it yet. I actually have tried to tweak just a little bit to fix that really snappy oversteer this car already had. There's just not a whole lot I can really do, or I haven't figured out I can do to take care of it without making the car just handle worse in other places. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm not going to make you guys listen to me losing my raspy voice even more through any more of an outro here. I'm really tired and out of it too. I'm sure it probably came across and I wasn't making a lot of sense sometimes when I was talking. My head is so out of it from this cold, it's ridiculous. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope you got some pleasure out of watching me suffer so much in this car and spin it as many times as I did. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button down below, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.